Hey, Richard Darby here from the School of Nomads. So first of all, I want to thank you for being on my list and taking the time out to watch this video. So over the next few days, I want to send you 3 videos that kind of go over some big subjects that I get asked about quite a lot. So the first one I'm going to do today is about why you're not making money online. I'm just going to go through a few factors that are kind of my experience and things that you might be doing today that are kind of holding you back. And then I'm going to talk about how long it takes to make money online. And then lastly, I'm going to talk about why everyone else seems to be succeeding and you aren't. So, as I say, I'm going to drop them into your inbox over the next few days. They're only going to be very short videos, but I get asked about these subjects quite a lot. So I want to kind of address these straight away. So first today is I want to talk about why you're not making money online. So one of the biggest things I see, and one of the things that I definitely had when I first started out, was a lack of patience. And that's really because when you're starting out online, especially if you're in a niche like making money online, you do tend to have a lot of products that are kind of promising you $100 days instantly. And it kind of takes you down some really bad routes for your kind of mindset and the way you need to think about this. So the lack of patience thing is a real issue, because what you're trying to do when you're obviously trying to make money online is just like any other business. It takes time to build those foundations and then build it up to something that you can actually make money from. So what a lot of people think when they come online is all these riches are out there and they're seeing other people who are making a lot of money and they think they can get that instantly. So unfortunately, this is not the way that it works. So lack of patience is a really, really big issue, and it's something that stops a lot of people progressing because they're looking for instant riches, and you kind of get chucked around with all these different products and you get something called shiny object syndrome, where you end up spending most of your time buying something, looking at a new tactic, and then it doesn't work, and then you go and buy something else. And I've suffered from this for a long time, where I bought lots and lots of products even in the same month and then dumped them and never really took any kind of action on them. So one of the big things is lack of patience. Now the second one is kind of tailored into the first. It's having no real vision and long-term thinking about where your business is going to go. So if you're serious about making money online, this is going to be a real business, right? Where you're generating real cash, and you need to treat it like a business. Now when other people start any kind of brick and mortar business, they very rarely expect to make money instantly. It kind of builds up over time. And this is exactly the same if you start off online, right? Because you have certain costs when you start online. There's certain things you need to purchase to build your business. So you need to make sure that you have a long-term thinking and understand the direction your business is going in. Anyone who promises you instant riches and a push-button software is really BSing you, right? So you need to kind of get that out of your mind straight away and think about what kind of strategy you're going to use to build a business straight away. Then we have something that, again, I kind of did very, very quickly, is I focused on a lot of things. So my kind of output initially was I had a Facebook page, I had an Instagram account, I had a Pinterest account, I had a YouTube account, and I was trying to put content in all these different places. And it took a lot of my time, and time is a massive valuable commodity for you. It took a lot of my time to kind of do that. And nothing was really linked up, and everything was very random, and I had no real strategy about doing any of this. So you need to figure out a way to find one strategy. My strategy is YouTube. Yours could be something else like blogging. But you find one strategy and only build that up, and only ever go into a different social network, for instance, when you're happy that that's now built up to a point where it's self-sustaining, and then you just need to increase your business somewhere else. What a lot of people do, I'm afraid, is they start going in a million different directions all at the same time, and then you find that you're not really publishing anything useful anyway. You can't actually spend the time to get things going. So focusing on too many things and too many aspects straight away is something that tires you out for a start and then consumes a lot of your time and energy. Now, and the last one is kind of encompassing everything, is having an unrealistic expectation. You tend to see the bigger guys online straight away who are making millions and think that's where you're going to get to straight away. Now, you may be a reasonable person with a good common sense who's kind of understands that it takes time to get there. But I'm afraid a lot of people aren't. And a lot of people will come on, look at one of their products they're selling and expect to make those kind of riches. Now, The cold hard fact is that everything they're selling is not actually what they're making their money from. They're making their money from selling the product itself, not the actual tactic that they're selling. These guys are very good at coming up with very, very small tactics and selling them to the masses as if that's what they're making their riches from. And they're not, right? So unrealistic expectations, you've got to make sure that, yes, online you can make a lot of money and you can make a good living, but you've got to kind of expect to start very small and build that up, and it's going to take a lot of time. So just on that subject, on my next video I am going to talk about how long it takes to make money online. So look out for that in your inbox, and hopefully that'll give you some value as well, and kind of give you some of my experience about the types of things that I needed to do when I first started. So until next time, take care.